Hello, it's Carly Brown, the Dream Decoder, and I'm here with your dream clinic for this week. And this is going to be my last one for a couple of weeks because my second baby girl is due any time now. Due date is next week, so I probably won't be around or coherent enough to do your dream clinic next week. So we're going to be doing something a little bit different next week. So I wanted to make this week's really special. So every week on a Thursday, I put up a post on my Facebook page asking for all your dream related questions, any dreams you want looking at, and then I pick one to analyse and interpret over the weekend. So because of that special incident that this is going to be my last one for a little while, this week I've picked two to do because there were so many good ones this week as well. I simply couldn't pick one. So this week I've chosen Emma and Patricia. So let's have a look at Emma's first. Emma wrote, "Hi Carly, I had a dream the other night and it's on my mind ever since. I did look it up, but there's so many different answers to it, I just couldn't understand it. Some places were saying it was bad, other parts were saying it was good, so hopefully you can shed some light on it, and hopefully it's not a bad omen or anything. I was in my house and I was surrounded by about 100 cats, all different colours. I know it's mad, but it's been on my mind for the last week or two." So thank you for your question, first of all, Emma. And just on your note about, oh, I'm worried about if it's a bad omen. We don't do bad omens here. We don't do bad omens. That's not what I teach. I teach that dreams are messages from our higher self that are sent to guide us on our life path or a current life situation or something that we might be struggling with at the moment. We don't do bad omens. So put that out of your mind straight away. So what I got from your symbols are you're in a situation where you've recently broken free from a situation that is constraining or constricting to you, and or the dream is directing you to focus your attention on doing so. If there's a situation in your life which you know is constraining you, it's asking you to turn your attention to it, acknowledge it, and take some steps towards being able to not feel that way anymore in that situation. And it's asking you to do this in order to acknowledge that you can be free, and it's about feeling comfortable exploring this newfound freedom. So it might be a situation you've been in for quite a long while, and maybe not realised, and you've only just realised it had been sort of constricting you all this time, and you've broken away from it, or you're about to break away from it, and then you find yourself feeling like, oh, what do I do now? That's all I've ever known. I don't know what to do next. So it's asking you to feel really comfortable and get into a place where you can feel really comfortable exploring this newfound freedom and who you are without that situation. So let's have a look at your symbols. So you've got your house. Houses are representative of the self and of needing to feel secure and comfortable in exploring all sort of aspects of who you are and all facets of your personality. Cats are about asserting your independence and freedom in a relaxed and graceful way. So I don't really like the word asserting here, actually. I prefer sort of accepting and affirming. So it's about really get into a place where you can just accept that you're free and affirm, I am free. You don't need to demand the freedom from anybody. You don't need to fight for the freedom from anybody. You simply accept that you are free, and then you are. And then I've put crowd because that's what the cats were. They're in a big crowd. This is about sort of knowing where to start. So this is the feeling of having been in this situation for such a long time and then suddenly finding yourself with this freedom. it's about, you know, what do I do first? There's so many different possibilities and options, and that's what all of those different cats being there represent. Loads of different pulls on your attention and possibilities. So it's asking you to look at what really sings to you right now, and not feel like you have to grab all of these different opportunities just because they're there. You can really take the time now to look at what it is you really want to do most, because you haven't done that for a long time. And then I think finally we've got colours, because you said the cats are all different colours. This is asking you to look at what the emotional intensity of the situation that you have broken free from or are about to break free from, what that is reflecting back to your feelings. So I feel like it's a situation where in the back of your mind, you know it's sort of not been right for you for a long time, but you've pushed it aside to cater for other people, and it's just asking you to really examine your own feelings about it right now, rather than consider other people's first. So I hope that's resonated with you. It was a short dream, but obviously quite strong emotions coming up there. And I hope you can see that's obviously, even though it's quite strong messages, it is a positive one overall. It's about accepting your freedom. Your freedom is here. It's time for you to accept it. So I hope that's resonated with you, Emma. Thank you for your question. And then secondly, this week, we're looking at Patricia's dream. So Patricia writes, bear with me a moment. A dream from earlier in the week is sticking with me. The living room was a lake with little friendly dolphins and long-nosed fish. I kept calling them flounders, but they weren't, swimming around, poking their heads out, trying to get at me. It freaked me out, and I wanted to get the heck out of there. I called the insurance company, and they told me to stay there because they'd seen this before and it would resolve itself in a few days. I insisted that they pay for a hotel and said I knew of one if they wanted to reimburse me. The guy on the phone said, as per company policy, he could not confirm, but I felt his assurance that they would reimburse me if I went to a hotel. So thank you for your dream as well, Patricia. So your dream is all about, there's a part of you that you want to explore, or there is a sort of talent that a part of you or a talent that you really want to explore more deeply, but you believe that others won't appreciate it for what it is. So you kind of turn away from it to suit other people. So perhaps you have started exploring this, and you've kind of mentioned it here and there in conversation to people just to kind of gauge their reaction, and their reactions haven't been that favourable, and therefore you've put this self-limiting belief on yourself and constrained yourself into thinking, oh, there's no point in me exploring it because people aren't going to like me if I do that, or people are going to think I'm stupid, people are going to think it's silly, and kind of feeling this anger and frustration that nobody sort of gets it, and you really want somebody to just get it, so that and sort of give you permission to be able to explore it so that you feel safe enough to do so. So let's have a look at your symbols. So living room, first of all, is about feeling comfortable with sharing the possibility of your talents with other people. The lake is about really looking at your accumulated experience and drawing on your deeper emotions. So you have so much more life experience than what your emotions are reflecting right now. You have been through much worse and come out the other side. This is just a mere stepping stone. If you can get past this feeling of, you know, needing to know other people are going to approve, it's asking you to just take a step back and examine where in your life before you've had really tough times to deal with, and other people's reactions to deal with, and you've done it, and apply that here. Dolphins are about, again, going deep into your emotions in order to use them intelligently but lightheartedly. So it's asking you to sit with it for a little while and get to a place, find a place where you can feel as light about it as you truly want to, and you don't have to feel this heaviness of oh, I do really want to explore this, but then people are going to think XYZ about me if I do. It's asking you to get to a place where you can feel like, I want to explore this and I'm going to, and I don't really care what anyone else thinks because it's for me and it's what I want. Escape, so you have the feeling that you wanted to escape from the dolphin living room, which, you know, that makes total sense because your higher self, your subconscious, is asking you to acknowledge that you don't really want to explore these deep feelings because it's, you know, it's quite difficult to, and of course it is, but it's saying that's what you need to do to be able to move forward with this. So the escape symbol is about feeling constrained and self-imposed limitations. So although you might have had some negative feedback so far, or what you perceive to be negative feedback so far, that doesn't make it a done deal. That doesn't mean it is negative just because some people might think it is or might not think it is. The insurance is about protecting yourself by really believing in your abilities and just letting go and allowing them to be. You don't need anyone's permission to be able to believe in your abilities. Just let go. Just let go of expectations. Let go of the need to have that social permission to explore them, and just accept that it's part of you. And then I wrote down assertiveness. This was about you speaking on the phone to the guy, and this is telling you that you can believe in yourself and your abilities without feeling like you're sort of force feeding it to other people. You don't have to be a martyr about it, and I think maybe that's where you're getting a little bit stuck. You feel like it's all or nothing and very black and white. They either have to, everyone has to believe in it fully, and therefore you have to be quite dogmatic about it, or nobody believes in it and you just don't do it at all. There is a balance there, and there is again a lightheartedness that you can find in there. And then the hotel is looking at what you need to feel more comfortable and at home with yourself more permanently. So at the moment, what this dream is saying is you have imposed this belief on yourself that in order to feel at home with this part that you want to explore, you need other people's approval to do that. And this dream is telling you that you don't. And then the compensation is about sharing all your qualities with others and being proud of them instead of letting other people cherry pick which parts of you they like best, or what you believe them to, how you believe them to be doing that. And then the company is from the company being the hotel, the insurance company that you spoke to about the hotel. From that I got, you're wondering if it's a viable financial option and a viable career path, this thing that you want to explore. This dream is saying go ahead and explore it, because the possibilities are there. You don't need anyone's permission and you don't need anyone's approval. If it's a part of you, it's a part of you, and if they don't like it, it's tough. It's tough for them because it's them that's going to be missing out. So I really hope that's resonated with you as well, Patricia. I hope you guys have enjoyed your double whammy this week. So yeah, my baby girl is coming very, very soon. It's also my birthday on the 31st of August, and I'm planning something special for you, but I don't know what yet, so I'll let you know as soon as I do. I really hope you've enjoyed that. I'll be back as soon as I possibly can with some more dream clinics. And if you need any help with a dream that you're struggling with at the moment, get in contact because I'd love to help you. So I'll speak to you again soon. Bye for now.